Okay, let's talk about teamwork. Now, once you've formed your team, the whole point of forming a team is to work together as a team. Now, teamwork, it really comes down to lots of different factors. It's about supporting each other, especially when you're moving from place to place, but you'll see this in a moment. But when it comes down to your captain, issuing those orders, making sure your team knows what you're doing at any point. And also it's up to the team to make sure you're following what your captain tells you to do. Now, as a captain, it's very important you don't ever give an order that you wouldn't follow yourself. It's definitely my belief, and I've said this many times to lots of different people, that the captain should be leading from the front. You can't be the captain, stay at the back of the team and shout, "Well, move in then, go on." You have to be there up at the front, leading the charge, getting everyone else behind you and say, "Come on, let's move in." And then in the end of the day, as an infantryman, you have to be following your captain and you have to be following them in, you know, room clearing, doing basically what it is you need to do. But as I say, lots of different aspects of teamwork, but one of the most simplest and one of the most important is fire support and just general suppression and support, which you'll see in a moment. Okay, so suppression. Suppression is key here. Just up ahead of us in that cabin we have an enemy soldier in that window. Now he's going to be firing on our position here. We don't want to stay here for too long. The longer we stay here, the more chance we've got of getting shot. Down here we've got far less cover than he has up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and flank him. Now to do this, we're going to have to cover this section of open ground. There's quite a lot of area here where he can pop up and pick us off. So we're going to work on fire suppression. Now the idea with fire suppression is I'm going to start firing my weapon towards that general area. Now it doesn't matter if I hit the target or not. The point is the fire coming in is going to keep their heads down. And while their heads are down, we have the chance to move in and cross this area. Now we've pre-arranged, me and Blue, a tag system. So when I fire, she's going to move. Now when she gets to the next position, she's going to then give me covering fire on that target, and I'm going to tag her as I run past to let her know we're clear, let's move on to the next area. So after we've actually got through this area, we're going to have to clear these cabins. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be keeping different arcs of fire. So we're making sure that we've got all of our exits covered at any one point, because we don't want someone to pop round a corner, hit us both. Also we need to make sure that we're clearing things as we're going. So let's do it. Go. Right, let's move. Go, 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 go. Okay, so we've arrived at the target building. Now we've successfully flanked all the way around. We didn't have any enemy contact, but that's good. We were hoping that there weren't going to be enemies on that side. So, got enemies in there. We know we've got at least one because we saw him shooting at us further down, but we don't know how many there are. So, we're going to grenade it just to be safe. Okay. Go.